Hey guys, welcome back to Lamelli Armory. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the CVLIFE WildHawk series enclosed multi-reticle green dot sight. Alright, so the green dot sight is going to come shipped in this black box here. So it says CVLIFE up on top. This is the WildHawk series. And here's the CVLIFE multiple reticle enclosed green dot sight. It is compatible with the RMS or RMSc. You can use it for an RMR and for the Glock MOS, and also a Picatinny rail. It's a 2 MOA green dot sight and also has a 38 MOA circle. It does have auto and manual brightness settings. It is shock proof up to 3500 Gs, fully enclosed and nitrogen purged, and it does have the motion awake technology. Here's all the other specifications, so the window size, the weight, eye relief, size, housing, and the battery type. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside this box. Alright, so provided foam on top, and here is the RMSc slide cut depth. So wants you to use with the spacer so that you don't have that gap. And then here is the CVLIFE red or green dot sight with the user's manual. So here's the catalog. You also have the specifications. Here's the product structure. Lots of things included in the package here. How to install the battery, which I'll demonstrate. Also how to install the product. Here's how to mount with the RMS or RMSc cut. Here's all the compatible with the Glock MOS. And how to mount on the Picatinny rail, which I'll demonstrate. Your illumination settings, on and off settings. Lots of feature packed with this optic, guys. And all your different reticles, so you'll have the circle with the dot, the red dot, and the red circle. And also with the green, so this is the green version. How to properly zero. Here's the instructions. Any precautions, maintenance and care, troubleshooting, your warranty and the batteries, and of course your warning. Alright, so here is the spacer plate. You get 2 of those. Here's a lens cloth. You have all your different type of screws here. There's quite a bit, and they all have the blue Loctite, which is nice. And then here is the battery cover tightening tool. And then here's the adapter plate for the Glock MOS and RMR. You get 2 of the batteries here. Nice that they give you a spare. And then also some tools here. Then here is the optic. It comes with this nice rubber cover just to protect it from any dust, debris. And here's the enclosed optic. And we also have the Picatinny rail adapter. Alright guys, let's take a closer look at the CVLIFE green dot sight here. So again, this is an enclosed emitter, meaning that there's glass here in the back, of course in the front, so the laser is inside. Some of the red dots or green dot sights have the open window in the rear here. and sometimes you can get dirt, dust, debris embedded in here affecting the laser beam. In this case you won't have that because it's enclosed. So let's go ahead and install that battery real quick. I'm going to use the provided battery tool here, so it fits right in there. Unscrew this. I'll pop out. I'm going to use one of the provided batteries. Again, this is CR1632. Locks right in there. Go ahead and tighten it. And then I can see that that's turned on. So you do have brightness settings here. So the plus button, that will increase the brightness, and the minus button will decrease. And of course, if you hold the minus button, the dot will turn off. And here you can see it has the sensor for the auto brightness adjustment. So if you're outside, you don't have to worry about messing with the positive or the negatives. It will automatically illuminate itself just depending on the light. So of course, if you go into somewhere that's dark, it's going to decrease that brightness setting. Alright guys, so here you have the 2 MOA green dot sight. And here are the brightness settings here. Super bright. You can decrease that. And then if you want to switch over to another reticle, you just hold the plus button here. You'll see there's a circle. And then you hold it one more time. Now you have the circle with the dot. So that's going to be a 38 MOA circle. Alright, so now let's go ahead and use the Picatinny rail adapter. So this is the adapter that's included. You can mount this on a pistol, as I've shown before, but in this scenario we're going to go ahead and mount this onto a Picatinny rail. So we're going to use the Pic rail adapter. So there's only one way you can put this. As you can see that the holes align here. If you put it that way, you know, there's no holes that way. So you want to go ahead and just mate these insertions here, and then use the screws here. Go ahead and install those in there. Then use the provided tool to tighten those. Get them nice and snug. That. You won't have any wiggle or play. So now you have it ready for the Picatinny rail. Alright, so here I have the PIC rail from one of my PCCs. And here is the optic with the PIC rail mount. Just going to put it here for demonstration. And so once you find a spot that you want that installed, go ahead and use your provided tool. And tighten this up. Then you'll have that installed. Looks great. Alright guys, so that was the CVLIFE WildHawk series enclosed multi-reticle green dot sight. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave those down below, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.